Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. Gerrard looking to receive it in space. Ronaldinho. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
He's shifting through the gears here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Dembele. Caicedo.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is good progress on the left. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking for a runner. No, it's come to nothing. Caicedo. That has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball. And it's hit the woodwork and out! Dembele. Fernandez. Looking for the run. And he plays one. It's Gerrard! Goal! Arsenal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Delivered low.
That's good defensive concentration.
Aimed beyond the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. Yamal.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Ronaldinho's delivery. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Added time.
And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them, and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Arsenal can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And here is the first touch of the second half. Arsenal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Van Nistelrooy! Ruud van Nistelrooy! A giant among strikers! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank... Oh, he's having a go! And that was very necessary. And it's Messi. Stojkovic going forward. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Some resolute defending there. Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's looking wide. Fernandes. Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Spread to the right. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Caicedo. Gerrard. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gerrard is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Stojkovic. Can he get it through? Oh, played through for the wide man. Decent chance! He doesn't look too happy with that. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Now there's and the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substitution on the field, number 22.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 6, Yamal. Number 20.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Dembele. Coming on the field, number
That's going to go a long way.
Ivan Perisic.
Get a throw in.
Number 7, Elvedi. Number 11, Mahrez. Number 21, number 10, Shevchenko.
And that is expertly dealt with. Unahi. He shifted it to the flank. Perisic does well down the left, but he needs support here. Perisic looking to receive it in space. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Mahrez plays it short. Nice interception, well timed. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but... And Shevchenko! Well taken goal. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
A shift in momentum, perhaps. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. And back to the keeper they go. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has
How do
found
you look back on the
themselves a
game then,
little
Jim?
lost today.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. Just eases him off the ball. Stojkovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Ronaldinho. Haaland!
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round.
Ah, he's given it away. Ronaldinho! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Stojkovic. And it's Messi. And it's Eto'o. Odo. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That has not gone well. Oh, what has happened here?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Knocks it out wide. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Mbappe. Deftly away. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite... And he shoots! Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. Odo. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's a little off target. And the pass is intercepted. Son Heung-min, he has found the way through. Son Heung-min making good progress. Ah, such a clever... Goes for the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
And it's Eto'o. Beckenbauer gets a foot in here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Spread neatly. It's a promising position. Goes! And he scores! Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri, Haaland receives it in a good position here. He's shifted. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Ronaldinho goes short. Chance for a shot! And that's another fine save. Odo. Tries to play it through. Great ball. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 11, Erling Haaland.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Now he's got space here. Benatia. Stojkovic. And it's Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's Eto'o! And there's a goal! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
After 29 minutes is number 21, Eto'o.
Just one in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Son Heung-min. He's found a way through. Son Heung-min getting forward. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking for options for movement. Ronaldinho! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
After 32 minutes is number 9.
So the lead now is 2.
Stojkovic.
Oh, he's having a go!
Stojkovic.
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Stojkovic.
He's had a shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for the run, and it's been played through. It's Ronaldinho! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. It'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Stojkovic. That is ended up in no man's land. And he was alert to it. That's a throw. Odo. Gerrard. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. That's a sharp pass. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. And that was very necessary. Great vision. Eto'o. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That ball looks a good one. Gerrard. Half-time getting close now. He's picked his way through. Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Yamal. Oh, great leap! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal have their third corner. And that has been cleared. He's looking wide. Now it's Ronaldinho. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rodri. No, that's been intercepted.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. And it's Son Heung-min. Stojkovic. Spread to the right. Eto'o. Takes on his marker. Ronaldinho.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mendes kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking to play him in. Tries a shot! In he goes again! And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Arsenal claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. So let's get the ball rolling. Danielson. Good effort from distance. Otto makes the interception. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's found space here. Stojkovic. Oh, that's fabulous. Eto'o. Closer. Rodri. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's gone out for a throw-in. Looking for a corner. So their 4th corner of the game. Ronaldinho plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's closer. Taken back almost at once. Can he get it through? Danielson to Gerrard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break.
Oh no, this does not look good. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he was quick to react. Now, can they get him away? Great chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ronaldinho! Denilson. Strong running down that left flank. No way through. Stojkovic. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi. And that is a little undercooked. Roberto Carlos. And he's had it nicked away. Rodri cuts it out. Stojkovic. No, he's just misjudged that one. Nuno Mendes. Oh, easy pickings there. And he welcomes it in. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Beckenbauer. Stojkovic. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
He had a chance to offload that left.
Here's Haaland. Decent chance! Well, that is remarkable.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Rodri does really well there, he is strong. Probing pass. That's the keeper's ball. Odo. Gerrard. That's destined for the flank. Costa Curta. And it's Stojkovic. Now this could be a chance. Always on. It's Ronaldinho! Off the post! Stojkovic. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Just about up to 75 minutes. Gerrard.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Impressive jump! Stojkovic. Denilson. He is through here! Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rodri going forward. He came in hard, very hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's had a shot! Messi. Denilson. It's a good run he's making out on the left. He's got away. Tries from distance. Roberto Carlos. Gerrard. And it's Roberto Carlos. They get a throw in. Engages and forces him off the ball. He won't be happy with that one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Big chance! They're up to 5 corners now.
Ronaldinho with the short one.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's gone for goal. And that is a truly outstanding save.
Yeah, it seemed the right range and...
Haaland! Oh, extraordinary.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Throw in. And he's been shifted off it. Gerrard scooting forward. And this is Ronaldinho. Chance, surely! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Ronaldinho with a beautifully timed run.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Raya comes out and deals with it.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Eto'o.
That's a good run down the left. Wriggles his way through. And that's an errant pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Odo. Stojkovic. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And we're done. Arsenal, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Announcement. With the father
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team.
It's not an especially good pass, that. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that is out of play.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Knocks it into space.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And he's there to clear it. Oh, now he's having a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And he skips past his man. He is through here. No way through, so back it comes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
No, that's been intercepted. He's got away. He's had a shot!
A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
Great vision.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, shooting chance! Quite brilliant! Ronaldinho! A finish right from the top draw. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Chance for a shot!
Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
It's their second corner of the game.
Ronaldinho goes short.
He's on it, can he get away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Raul wins the duel this time. And he's there to retrieve it. Raul going about things with real menace.
Has been indicated.
Roberto Carlos tries to clear. Messi. Roberto Carlos.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Reflections on the first half?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Arsenal just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. So let's get the ball rolling.
Arsenal can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Probing pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Drogba. Raul. Now, can they get him away? Tacho with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was
just about within shooting range.
Oh, once he made the save.
Could be danger here. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Haaland. So no flag here. Real chance! Too close for comfort. And they win it back again. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Looking to play him in. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's hoisted clear.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tries to pass it through. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Now it's Drogba. Nuno Mendes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that pass isn't the best.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Haaland. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
It's Ronaldinho! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Lovely pass, but can he get... Ronaldinho! And a shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Neymar. Oh, some tackle that.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Tacho makes the interception. And he cuts out the supply. And time is up. Arsenal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Ronaldinho picking up the Man of the Match award, and no
Late
surprise
game,
there.
They saw and they were sent packing.
How would you summarise what
Thank
we've
you,
seen
everyone,
today
for your
then, Jim?
support today.
Arsenal
You were
pretty
more
much
than just
coasted
our
this,
close men.
Peter. Should they have done more to kill it off? Absolutely. But at the same time, you can't say they were overly exerted either. So it's a good result and a clean sheet. A bonus.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days. Arsenal versus Manchester United will always be a major date on the footballing calendar. There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged. They cannot stand losing to each other. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Pass somewhat off target. Guardiola.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming attack after attack.
Yeah, he's a bit of a manager on the pitch.
Well, astute is the word.
Oh, that's well spotted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Aims beyond the defence. And this is Batistuta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Oh, what has happened here? Timber. Timber with the clearance.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Bellingham. And here's Neymar. Bellingham! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Looking for options for movement. Now he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Guardiola. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Neymar. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Arsenal go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Let's hope for more.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Batistuta.
So right back into the action.
Number 20.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Ball's out once more.
And that's another throw.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And there's green grass ahead of him. Haaland, he's through on goal here. Buffon gets it clear. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Haaland, oh, good ball. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Guardiola is always looking to break lines. And he's running through. Stojkovic couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Now it's Stojkovic. Mbappe. Aimed at the far side. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Tries to play it through. Timber is there to clear.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 14, Bellingham. Number 13, Raul. Number 19, Rijkaard. Coming on the field, number 16, Rodri.
Tries from distance.
Number 22,
Arsenal really might just end up
Number
kicking
10,
themselves after that.
Edmilson.
That could well have been it.
Substitution in progress.
He won't be happy with that one. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Desai wins the duel this time. Arsenal now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And he's let fly. And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Inzaghi is there and he can pick it up.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Count. Kimmich.
Well, yet another...
And that is as far as it goes. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effort. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud, the tone for this game. Haaland! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Threads one in. Oh, good take in a good area. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too.
Fallen! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Rodri. Stojkovic.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Baresi tries to clear.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Bale clears it away. Yamal. Oh, that's delightful. Rijkaard does really well there, he is strong. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Bale. De Bruyne, and the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And it's played into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Forlan. It's a searching pass. And he's taking no chances there. Arsenal have their second corner now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Bale. He has found the way through. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Haaland. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Bale. Beckenbauer with a definite foul there. And he's going to have his name taken.
And
it's Rijkaard.
Has been indicated.
Applies the finish! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Forlan clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe they were...
And that brings the first half to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Please report to the staff room.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 15, Yamal. Coming on the
get
field
things going
is
again.
number 20.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And the finish! He's got a goal! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Shift in momentum, perhaps. Real chance! Quite brilliant! Ronaldinho! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh no, he's having a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Minutes is number 11.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the...
It's Fulham! And a neat finish! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through. Keep back against the crossbar. He's had a shot, and that is wildly off target.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Messi. And this is Forlan. He might be... And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Barcelona have their lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Stojkovic. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Messi.
Arsenal have certainly approached the game in the right way and relentlessly pursuing their equaliser. They've come close on several occasions now, and they may well get it by the time the final whistle goes.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Bale. And there's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And here's Messi. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Six added minutes has been
We are
indicated.
into stoppage time. Searching pass he's played there. Caught offside that time. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Looking for options for movement. And he cuts out the supply. And they've got rid. And that is that. Arsenal played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utter... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. So Jim, who would you identify as the... He's rising!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yamal. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
No, that's been intercepted. This is a promising build-up. And here's Yamal. Rodri. And he was quick to react. Olise. He is through here. Now, who's going to be first to this? That is a chance for a shot! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! A finish of true class. They are purring, truly purring. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Japan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And he's got the beating of his man. But he's quick to return it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rodri. Costa Curta. Rodri. Schlotterbeck. Rijkaard. Nicely shaped ball. Xavi Alonso. Olise. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's through here. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. Goes for a shot! Van Nistelrooy! Goal after wonderful goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. That's wonderfully done. Decent chance! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And that is the end of the first half. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
So we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Good effort from distance. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that's it. And thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
With the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate.
Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days.
Hello,
Arsenal
everybody,
versus
and
Manchester
welcome to
United will
today's match.
always be a major date on the footballing calendar. There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged: they cannot stand losing to each other. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Genuinely a heavyweight contest, North against South, London against Manchester. It is tribal.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call.
And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester Haaland! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Neymar. And it's Messi. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Messi. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that's a good ball. Gerrard! And that is wildly off target.
Gerrard probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a shade optimistic. Costa Curta. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And the shot! And he thumps it clear. And that pass just didn't quite work. Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Messi. Serginho. And he welcomes it in. And that's an errant pass. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that signals the end of the first period. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Arsenal just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So straight into the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Azar. Messi. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Tries a deft little ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's been hooked away. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. He is through here. That's good play. Drills one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van Nistelrooy has created one goal already. And here's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition.
It's Azar! Good strike, quite an alarm. Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Bellingham. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Azar. Messi. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, nearly. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21.
The two coaches are
Hazard.
signalling changes here,
Number
both at the
9,
same time.
Erling Haaland. Number 12, Conte.
Mbappe.
Number 24, Fernandez. Number 5.
Now that's well seen too.
Coming on the field, number 23.
Well, there's plenty to
Mbappe.
like about this approach.
Number
Get your head
7,
down, keep battling
Shevchenko.
away, and eventually things
Number
might change for you.
14, Pedri. Number 18,
And Shevchenko!
Number 17.
And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. Takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Foden is there to clear. That's travelling a long way.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without...
Oh, what has happened here? Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Mbappe. That looks a cracking ball. He's found a way through. Tries a shot! And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter.
And that will be it. Arsenal are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
you.